Boy, what a great crowd this morning. This is truly a maroon letter day and an opportunity for us to celebrate. I guess the catchphrase of the day is Matt's back. So good. Glad to have Matt Roan back with us. Glad to have his family with us here. There's a few people I'd like to thank before we get started this morning. Mark Sandy, where's Mark Sandy at? He's somewhere in the in the crowd of hundreds back there. Mark, thank you so much for your willingness to step in and lead as our interim athletic director. Mark is a testament that once a colonel, always a colonel, and we do appreciate him so much, and Kitty allowing him to come and serve EKU during this interim leadership time. Matt, Mallory, your family, thank you for choosing us. We appreciate having you back home in the Bluegrass State to be a part of this family again, and we couldn't be more excited. As with all things, as we get things right, we have good process. I want to thank Bettina Gardner, who chaired the search process for our next athletic director. Her work to shepherd this process, working with our dedicated faculty, our staff, our coaches, our community members, our board, second to none. Bettina, thank you so much for leading a process that led us to an outcome that I know everyone's going to be very proud of. Our search committee, if they are here, if they just kind of wave their hand or stand to be recognized quickly, I would like to recognize that committee. Dr. Abby Poffenberger, Dr. Tim Wiggins, Dr. Tom Otiano, Dr. Scotty Dunlap, Coach Corey Erdman, Coach Jonna Bazzani, Regent Laura Babbage, record-breaking EKU student-athlete alum and volleyball team captain Heather Howe, EKU Grantland Rice Bowl champion and All-American Mr. Jim Geis, and one of our distinguished current student athletes, Miss Billy Clark. Thank that committee for all their hard work. To our community members, to our Colonel Club members, to all the people who show up dedicated in the rain, in the snow, and in the shine, for spring practice, for all the things that we need as a university and as an athletics department. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for continuing to be a part of the Colonel family. Chairman Diaz, to our Board of Regents, we have several board members here with us today. A couple made it up here. Regent Juan Castro, Regent Lynn Ty. I think I saw Regent Madison Lipscomb in the back. I do not know if Regent Jason Marion is here, but I know that we have a dedicated group of regents who are committed to our university and committed to our success. Thank you for this opportunity to work together. To our President's Council, the peers and colleagues that Matt will work with to help shape the future for EKU and for our university, thank you for your support. And thank you for the work that we continue to do every day and look forward to doing with Matt as a part of that group. To our students, faculty, staff, and alumni, I thought about what to say today. And when you think about the achievements of a young professional who was the youngest Division I athletic director in the nation just three short few years ago, I thought about what to say, and what I thought was, let me share with you what others have said. Graham Neff, Deputy AD at Clemson, yes, they were playing for a national championship night before last, said this: "It's a great day for EKU. I'm so excited for Matt and his family to get back home to EKU. Matt provides such a unique mentality towards the best fit and synergy of intercollegiate athletics on campuses in any setting in higher education. I've often leaned on him for that perspective and know that he will bring great initiatives to that end for EKU. This is a great day for our student athletes." Ryan Ivey, the Director of Athletics at Stephen F. Austin, said this: "What a terrific hire for EKU in selecting Matt Roan as its Director of Athletics. Matt is an extraordinary leader, an administrator who cares deeply about making an impact on the lives of student athletes. Matt and his family will be a tremendous addition to the Commonwealth, and I have no doubt he will take EKU to new soaring heights." This is a great day for the Colonel Nation. Ren Baker, Director of Athletics at the University of North Texas, said this: "EKU made a tremendous hire in Matt Roan, whom I consider a friend and respected colleague. I've enjoyed watching his success at Nicholls State, where he has instilled a winning culture throughout the department. He's a proven leader, known for being smart, ethical, and hardworking. I'm excited to watch him grow in his leadership and know that he will build on the proud tradition of EKU. And the final person I'd like to reference is the person who Matt worked directly for at Nicholls State University, Dr. Jay Clune, the president of Nicholls State, who had a very emotional reaction to Matt's departure from Nicholls State. It's a sad day for the competition because, as Dr. Clune said, Matt's been phenomenal for Nicholls State and our student athletes. He has been a driving force in the success and momentum we have seen in the community to support both on campus and off campus. Colonel Pride, it is an all-time high, and we certainly will miss him and his family, but we wish him all the best at EKU. That's a great testament to the type of leader we have here today. During his tenure at Nicholls State, Matt accomplished a lot of things. The high notes include record-breaking GPAs for student athletes, retention levels that met all-time highs as well, multiple conference championships across men's and women's sports, and NCAA postseason appearances, including hosting the first ever home playoff game at Nicholls State University. They had 3 consecutive years under his leadership of FCS playoff experience and record-breaking revenues from ticket sales, donations, sponsorships, and the largest single gift in the institution's history with their Barker's expansion project. And I know Matt will want to see that project and go visit at some point when it's done. It's obvious that Matt makes the most of opportunities. He is one who wants to provide opportunities for others. EKU is the school of opportunity. In my opinion, we couldn't have a better fit for the next leader of EKU athletics than Mr. Matt Roan.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, I may need a water here in just a minute, so if anybody would be so kind to grab one for me and bring that this way, I'd be indebted to you. Life happens. I'm not going to lie, my pulse is up because we had a kid that needed children's Tylenol, and my pants needed a safety pin this morning. So I'm a little flustered, not going to lie, but certainly excited to be here. And thank you. Good morning. To look out and see this crowd. I am so flattered that you're here. It means so much to us, as does the response that we've received ever since last week's announcement. I want to thank the center staff for the setup today, as well as Kevin Britton, Doug Cornett, their teams for making this event happen. And if I recall correctly, the very first time that I stepped foot on this campus was actually in this building itself for a Chicago concert in 2013. And my goal now is to make the things that happen on the other side of the bypass equally as impressive. Is George Begley here? There he is. There he is. I'm so excited to see him sitting in the audience. He and I were able to actually spend about an hour and a half together yesterday. And just so everybody knows, he did appoint himself as my senior advisor. And he also has a tendency to call me honey. Mr. Bailey, I appreciate both of those things. It means a lot. But let me begin by stating that I am so honored and humbled to be standing in front of you this morning on the Campus Beautiful, to be officially introduced as Vice President and your next Director of Athletics, and even more, a part of the senior leadership team here at EKU. It is impossible for me to adequately express my level of excitement to get started next month, February, a month that's especially dear to Mallory and me for a special reason. All of my family and I, we've been chomping at the bit to get back to campus here this week. And before I share some prepared remarks, I'd like to thank several people. Without each of them, today's certainly not possible for me and my family. First, I'd like to express my most sincere appreciation to my good friend, Dr. David McFadden, for always believing in me, for placing his trust in me to lead his beloved colonels, as well as his wife, Melissa, and their family, who we consider friends. I'm looking forward to serving this institution under your leadership, and I'm anxious to see the stamp that you put on it. To the 11-person search committee, led by Ms. Patina, I was fortunate enough to meet with those guys and ladies and gentlemen over the holidays, I thank you for your professional process. The fact that I was able to come through such a qualified pool, tremendous candidates, makes me feel good about myself, to be perfectly honest with you. But I want the committee to know that I do think that you made the right hire. There's no doubt about that. Board Chair Luis Diaz, the members of the Board of Regents, thank you for your vote of confidence in blessing this, and I'm excited to work with you. Thank each and every one of you for your support and for this opportunity I've been afforded. It was your vision and passion for what you want athletics to become that sold us. As I stated to the committee, Bettina remembers me saying this, I want you to have trust and confidence in the direction of the athletics department. And we're going to earn or work tirelessly to earn just that. I'd be remiss, I see him out here, I didn't have a chance to say hi to him when I came in, but I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Dr. Michael Benson for providing me with my very first true opportunity in higher ed. As a 28-year-old law school graduate, he allowed me to go back to my alma mater. He's always been a friend, he's always been a mentor. He's the one that introduced me to EKU, and so I'm indebted to you for your friendship and mentorship over the years. Next, I'd like to thank my mom and dad, Debbie and Pete, as well as my sister Tracy. I'm so glad that my mom could make it over from Virginia today. It is my parents who instilled into me my values that lead me and drive me and really everything good in me. I hit the jackpot with you as my mom and as my parents, and it's your sacrifice over and over and over that's allowed me to live my dreams as a boy, as a student athlete, and even here today. I'm also fortunate to have such a great sister and friend, a great mother herself. So I talked about the good side and the good things. On the flip side, everything bad in me comes out around my mother-in-law. Isn't that right? She did get the safety pin. I will give her credit for that. But all kidding aside, her parents do so much. Mallory's parents do so much for us. Kelly is great. Anytime we need her, she rushes to be by our side. I'm so appreciative of all of them, and I'm so glad that they could be here, or Kelly could be with us here today as well. As many of you already know, and for those who don't, you'll soon learn, I am in no way the star of my family. In fact, I like to say I'm sixth string in a family of six. I'm so happy that Mallory, Gatlin Goldie, Radley Blue, Catcher Ridge, and my man Shepard Tate could be with me here today. Gigi, Radley, Catcher, Shepard, thank you for being so sweet, so kind, so loving, funny, mischievous, loud, persistent, but most of all today, supportive of this move. I'm so proud to be your dad, and I can't wait to experience EKU in Richmond once again with you. And Mallory, we both know that I'm not always good with words at home. Birthday cards and Valentine's cards and things of that nature, but I want you to know that I'm so fortunate that you chose me and that we get to enjoy all of this together. You're the best friend and partner I could ever ask for, and you're always my biggest supporter and cheerleader. I love you so much, and I can't wait to watch the impact that you're going to make in this community. And I can assure everybody in this room that you're going to see us really all the time and everywhere. This opportunity, it's not my opportunity, it's a family affair. And we're all so excited, all six of us. I always like to thank all of my coaches and teammates from youth leagues through the very last time that I played, as well as numerous colleagues and mentors with whom I've been associated on my career path, including so many people that are in this room today. There are far too many to name, but each of you has helped shape me, and for that I'm grateful. It's hard to believe at times, but it's been 17 years since I enrolled in college as a student athlete, and that's 17 years of experience and relationships that I can draw on to help guide me. I'm especially fortunate to have so many great friendships in this business. The words that you spoke just a moment ago, I continue to be humbled by what people have said, and those are the people who, on which I can rely for advice and counsel very often. And finally, this part's probably going to be tough to get through, but I want to thank each and every person associated with Nicholls State University for the past 3+ years. I especially like to thank Dr. Bruce Murphy for giving me the opportunity to be a young AD. I was 32 years old when I got that job. And Dr. Jay Kloon for believing in me and being so supportive and helping us achieve so many great things during our time together. Those things would not have been possible without the administrative support at the state and institutional levels, the Nichols Foundation Board, Mr. Chris Riviere, every student athlete, coach, athletic staff member, student, faculty, university staff, alums, investors, partners, and just fans. I'm not sure there is a more unique culture, and I can tell you there that the food is second to none, which is why I'm somewhere between 5 and 50 pounds heavier today than when I left. That's a big range, but I'll let you figure out which one it is. But what we're going to take with us most of all are the friendships. And I know that a lot of people are going to be watching this today, and I want them to know how much they mean to me, how much they mean to my family. There's so many people that we're going to miss on and off that campus. Thibodaux, the Bayou, and South Louisiana are truly special to us, and they always will be. But so is Richmond. Eastern Kentucky, as an institution and as a region, the Commonwealth and Appalachia are special. And that's precisely the reason that my family and I are here today. It's the ideal fit for us personally and professionally to call such a place like this home, to work with and help instill pride in such outstanding people, and to work at a place with as much potential as I believe EKU and EKU athletics possesses makes this place even more special. As an institution, EKU is a school of opportunity which fosters growth and prepares its students of diverse backgrounds to contribute to their communities and even the world. This is particularly special to me as a mission as a first-generation college student myself, and our mission inside athletics is going to align very closely with this, which is to support student athletes and help them become the best version of themselves academically and as individuals because they're competing for and win championships. And I promise you, we will win championships again. Education is valuable, and it can create such a long-lasting impact on young men and young women and generations, hopefully, of their families to come, while athletics is very often that access point to an education that some take advantage of and who otherwise wouldn't have that opportunity. As an integral part of the institution, our athletics department will strive daily to be brand ambassadors for the university advancement and shine a light on the great things that happen here daily in teaching and learning, in research, and service. And I personally look forward to advancing the mission of the institution and our department. As we do this each and every day, we'll find that our potential is sky high. We're going to establish a bold, shared vision with the input of every stakeholder, those people in this room and those not inside of this room today. And we're going to communicate our vision to anybody and everybody who will listen. This vision is going to make you proud. I learned this from a friend, and anyone around me has probably heard me say it time and time again, but we're going to focus on people, the tools with which we equip them, and the processes that we're going to follow on a daily basis. We're going to invest in our student athletes' experience here, as well as their personal development. We're going to assist coaches support their student athletes. After all, that is our role. We'll focus on constantly improving our processes to eliminate roadblocks and provide the best path towards success. Details matter. To give them what they need, we're going to engage you and every other Colonel fan. And I'm telling you right now, we need you to get this department where you and I not only want it to be, but where we know that it should be. It's going to take a collective effort. Above all, we're going to do things the right way. We'll always be honest. We'll always be ethical. We'll graduate our student athletes. We'll prepare them to become leaders in their lives. And we're going to give our all for Eastern in competition every time that we take the field. Having been here before, I have the unique advantage in that I know so many colleagues and so many of the supporters, again, that are here with us today. And I'm the conduit to your passion. This is not my department. This is our department. And I'm the conduit to your passion, and I hope that you will share your ideas, your goals, your aspirations with me early and often. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but just like the great people of Eastern Kentucky, we're going to be relentless in our pursuit of success. And when this opportunity opened, I had friends across the country reaching out, saying, you should go for it. You're going to go for it, right? Because they know how much I love the place and our time here a few years back. And while they knew how I felt, it was important for me to ask them their thoughts. And every answer referenced tradition in some way, as it should. There aren't many places with a tradition like Eastern. But we owe it to the past to be better in the future. We have to create trust and confidence, I go back to those words, moving forward to ensure that our next 40 years exceed our last 40. And I can assure you that our peers are not waiting on us. Together we can do something special here. And together includes you, it includes me, and every other person that bleeds maroon, including our current students, young alums, and every community member. As Coach Wells, I know I saw him earlier, said in his introductory remarks, let's make history together. As a person of faith, I am blessed beyond measure and so thankful for this opportunity and everything that has led my family and I here. Thank you again for being here with us on this special day. Go Big E.